Well, Arsenal fans, when will you learn your lesson? You thought the banter era had ended when Arsene Wenger left in 2018. You then had Emery come in and ranted and raved about him like he was the next big thing. Obviously he didn't work out. Then you had Arteta come in and you thought you had this generational manager who was going to make you a world-class side with very little spending. And now of course a lot of your fan base want him out the door because the football he plays is not, let's say, what you expected originally, and you found out that he's a very pragmatic manager. And yet things have just gone to absolute shit for you because you lost 3-0 at home to Aston Villa at the Emirates tonight, and yeah, that's the match review I'm going to be doing today. So yeah, we'll get straight into this now. Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 3 at the Emirates. An absolutely amazing away day performance from Aston Villa. I mean, they were absolutely blistering on the attack, and there was little Arsenal could do to counter Aston Villa's threat going forward, because let's be honest, they were really dull in today's match, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to try and cut out all the Chelsea links and obviously the bias that was at the start of this video now and actually get into analysing this match properly. But yeah, overall I actually did think it was quite an even enough game. I mean, Arsenal, as you saw there, dominated in terms of ball possession, but obviously as we saw, possession means absolutely nothing when you can't put the ball in the net like Aston Villa did today 3 times. And to be honest, I don't even know what's going wrong for Arsenal at the moment, because I actually do think Mikel Arteta, all by his side, has done a very good job at Arsenal in the short space of time he has been there. We're starting to see now cracks in the style of play that Arteta does play, because although he gets very good results against the bigger teams, because obviously he's a more pragmatic manager who likes kind of a counter-attacking kind of play, and yeah, it all just went to absolute hell for Arsenal today. They were abusing this man here, Willian. There he is. He actually got the highest rating of all their players, which is actually quite ironic because the abuse they gave him during the match is hilarious. And I'll put this tweet up on screen right now of Arsenal fans raving about Willian's hat-trick of assists against, of all teams, Fulham on the opening day. They thought they'd really got a bargain from us. They really thought they'd taken our best player. Well, I think now they've realised that we warned them for good reason. And yeah, we'll get into analysing Arsenal now. Obviously staying on my roots with Chelsea. I mean, this man, Ross Barkley, we gave him on a season-long loan to Aston Villa. I'm pretty certain that Aston Villa will want to sign him on a permanent deal come the end of the season, because although it is very early days in the season, I mean, so far he's just been absolutely brilliant alongside Douglas Luiz and John McGinn in that Aston Villa midfield. He played absolutely brilliant again today, and obviously got an assist to his name, and him alongside this man, Jack Grealish. I mean, Aston Villa's captain, fantastic. He's an absolutely brilliant player. I mean, he's literally not a one-man team anymore, because Aston Villa actually do have quite a good amount of players around him, but overall, I mean, he's the main player in this team, I think it's fair to say. He got himself an assist, and he probably should have scored as well. There was a few decent chances, especially the one late on in the game that was blocked off the line from his shot. But yeah, overall, I mean, he's such a good player. I mean, dribbling-wise, his balance, his agility, he's also got a very good technique now when it comes to finishing as well. So overall, he's got the full package at the moment, and really, he should be playing for a bigger team. I mean, no disrespect to Aston Villa, but he really should be. And Aston Villa as well, with Ollie Watkins up front bagging himself a brace. 2 very well taken finishes. I mean, I know Arsenal defended really badly today, but Watkins took both of his goals very well. And himself alongside the likes of Grealish, Barkley, and even Trezeguet as well on that right-hand side in that front 4 for Aston Villa. They look really dangerous for most sides in the Premier League. And Watkins, of course, did get himself a brace today, yet again, after that hat-trick against Liverpool. He really does look promising in the final third. I mean, his finishing looks very good, and he's also really fast and got a good physicality as well. And the one thing I really like about Aston Villa as well, they've really improved their defence this summer with the additions of Emiliano Martinez and Matty Cash, 2 very good pieces of business for them as well. And overall, I really can't see any weaknesses in Aston Villa starting 11, so it just goes to show how much they've improved their squad this summer. Now we get into Arsenal now. Obviously Thomas Partey coming off at half-time didn't really help them, because he probably is, well, he actually is their best midfielder by a country mile in terms of his overall ability. He gives Arsenal so much with his overall ability on the ball as well as off the ball as well, and his energy and his engine overall, as we saw against United last weekend. And obviously him coming off so early in the game definitely didn't help their cause. But I just want to pinpoint this man as well, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now don't get me wrong, I fully believe that he's a world-class striker, and I probably think he's the best finisher in the Premier League on his day, but since he got that new contract in the summer, I mean, he's been absolutely dire for Arsenal. I mean, I don't think he's scored a goal from open play since he got the contract extension. He's got 2 goals in the Premier League this season. The first one was a very well taken finish against Fulham on the opening day, but it is Fulham, and the second one was a penalty, of course, last weekend against United. So yeah, really having a nightmare season so far, so he really needs to get going if Arsenal are going to do well, because he is their best player by a country mile in my opinion. So it says here on SofaScore that Arsenal did play a 3-4-3 formation. Now, is that actually correct? If someone can leave it down in the comment section below, because on paper it actually did think it was a 4-3-3 with Saka playing midfield alongside Partey and Elneny. Because if he went for a 3 at the back formation against Aston Villa at home, then Arteta needs to be answering some serious questions. I mean, he does anyway, but the fact that you played 3 at the back in a game that you probably should be on top in for the 90 minutes, it is a bit, you know, strange. So I think Arteta definitely needs to answer questions if that is the case. So yeah, let's look at the table now. Aston Villa do move into the top 6. I mean, they're having an absolutely brilliant season. I know they lost to Leeds and Southampton consecutively in the last 2 weeks, but overall they're having a magnificent season, and it's just credit to the squad they have now, because it's actually really, really strong, and I think they will finish in the top half this season. Arsenal not in the top half. Wow, Arsenal in 11th, and United, if they do win their game in hand over Burnley later in the season, could go ahead of them. So not really looking good from Arsenal's point of view. And I know a lot of the Arsenal fans on Twitter have been saying Arteta out, which is absolutely madness in my opinion. I still think you need to give him a bit of time, but overall it is looking quite shaky from an Arsenal standpoint. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got to say on this game. So yeah, if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like on the video down below. That'd be very much appreciated. If we could get 10 to 15 likes on this video, that'd be massively appreciated. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are looking to hit 700 subscribers as soon as we possibly can, and yeah, hopefully we can get that next week or so. So yeah, any subscriptions you guys do make will obviously help us massively towards that goal. I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.